Hello, this is Erin with The Joy in Pens and Paper, and I'm going to be doing a planner setup video. However, full transparency, I have been thinking about what this video might be structured like, and quite frankly, I don't know. I've certainly have watched and continue to watch my fair share of planner setup videos. I find it to be relaxing. I find it to be inspiring. And I'm having a very strong moment of what would I contribute that would be meaningful or valuable to others. And I don't know the answer to that. So I'm just going to try this, and I look forward to feedback that I receive. In this pile here, I have some covers that I am going to be using, but I might be flip-flopping. I don't know if the Hobonichi Hon will fit into my Galen leather case, so I might be putting in a Hobonichi notebook in here, and this just be my on-the-go notes. Still trying to work that out, and I do have a notebook that I can put in here to get that set up. This probably doesn't need to be in the pile. This is my Hobonichi cousin from this year. I will be doing a flip through of that, which I think will be coming out after this video, but just to do kind of a year review. So I'm going to take this and put this to the side. And then I have a corner holder that I might use. I have my Hobonichi Hon for work, my Hobonichi Hon for journaling and memory keeping. Or I should say not just work, this is for planning and timekeeping, task management. I have an iPad for scheduling because I have some things that are scheduled out that are noted in here. And this actually did not need to be in the pile. Whoops, that was left over. I must have just plopped these things right on top. So I am going to go ahead and get these covered. I did have what looked like little ink water droplets on the back of this that were easily wiped off with a wet t-shirt corner. But I do want to keep these looking nice so that at the end of the year when they go on my bookshelf, they look respectable. So for my my time management, task management planner, I wanted to use, this would be a nifty gifty, but I'm pretty sure it's already used up. I will find that out. I want to use this Moterm A5 notebook holder. It has a pocket back here, and the pocket can hold a full-size piece of paper, which is pretty great. But let's get this loaded in. It's going to be hard to do with my camera, so I might go a little off camera here, sorry. And the Hot Mess Express train has left the station. I think this is going to be a tight fit because of the cover, the hardcover of the Hon. Almost there. Wow. Probably should have tried this out off camera, huh? All right, there's that side. Oh no. Hold on. Nope, that might not fit. That's not a fit. All right, lesson learned. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. So my backup plan for a case is not in this room. Oh, that was a struggle. So I will come back to that. All right, so now this beauty will fit in here. Very easily. Okay, there we are. So okay, 6 minutes in, and it is the hot mess I anticipated. I am going to be enjoying some tea while I film this. Yum. All right, so this Hobonichi Hon, I will do probably some health habits here for the 6 months index. For the monthly, what I'm thinking is I have the Kodak Step mini printer, and I might print out mini pictures to put on some of the days that capture something from the day. And then the days that I don't have a picture, maybe a quick sentence or a headline or something, just to fill out these monthly pages. And then the weekly, I will continue to use in a similar manner to how I've been using it. And is that darker? Let's see, do I have... Maybe not. The lines just look a little bit darker on the Hobonichi Hon. Anyway, so with the weekly, what I will continue to do is write out what I did, how kind of my day played out, how I spent my time. And it'll be very similar to this format. And occasionally I'll add in a sticker that aligns with whatever that event was, so that I can visually look at it and see, you know, for example, this week I went on a treadmill run, and I started my my menses. Yeah, I received a package. So I will have it set up very similar to that. That's a style that I've been enjoying for a while. And then my daily. So last year I used this page to write out some wish list items that I had. I may do the same thing. I may do some intentions for the year, and then I do my currently inked on the first monthly page, and I journal on the rest of the pages. So I will continue to do that in this Hobonichi Hon. All right, now this bad boy. This is where the majority of our planning is going to be. And I'm going to use this Pilot Vanishing Point with an extra fine nib. And it is inked up with Noodler's Heart of Darkness. Hopefully I have enough ink in here to get me through getting this set up. Now, what I have so far set up in this, and I did film a video, but quite frankly, I hate it, so you won't be seeing it. I'm sorry. Inside, I tipped in this flowchart that is aligned with David Allen's Getting Things Done. And this is just a nice visual that helps me. I'm also hoping to reread his book this year. And by reread, it might be that I listen to it because I have it on audio as well. And on the back, I just have some page tabs here. I also added in these monthly dividers, which are by Hobonichi, and these are set up on the daily pages for each month. And that's all that I have set up so far. So because this is going to be my forward planning, I'm going to transfer over things from my calendar onto this planner. So first things I'm going to look at, and this, by the way, is going to be the rest of the video, is me setting up the events or things that have already been planned. All right, so the 15th. Oh, sorry, I always get nervous putting pen to paper. I hope my handwriting is good. I hope I don't make any errors, and I hope it looks nice. All right, so Monday the 15th is Martin Luther King Day, so there is no work or school. And I should have checked this ahead of time to make sure that there was enough ink. And I did not, and it is empty. So we're just going to go ahead and add in some more Noodler's Heart of Darkness. One thing I like about this particular bottle of ink, besides the fact that it's huge, is it comes with a dropper which I've always found makes it easy for filling. By the way, the Pilot Vanishing Point is one of those pens that if you were to do a collection of just one pen that would be an everyday carry, functional, easy to use, I would actually say a Pilot Vanishing Point. The other good option is a Pilot Firmo, which is very similar. It's just has a twist instead of a push mechanism. So that would be another option. All right, so no work, no school. I don't love my handwriting there, but it is what it is. Okay. On the 16th, I have a 3:30. It might be helpful just to put that underneath. Oh, my handwriting's atrocious. That's my anxiety right there. Come on, ink. Come on through. All right, and we have a payday. And payday. There we go. Now that the ink is flowing better, I can fix my handwriting. This is a professional development day. All right, and now I'm gonna look on the other side and open up my iPad. So what I'm going to choose to do is I'm going to choose not to put any consults in here, just because those may get moved around based on team meetings and things like that that get scheduled. So I have let me just use this because I see some of the ink is still wet. Plop. All right, so on the 3rd, I have at 8:15, I have a middle school team meeting. On the 4th at 8:15, middle school 3-year. On the 8th at 11:50, I have an upper elementary team meeting. And at 1 o'clock, I have a monthly job alike meeting. The 9th at 10:10, I have a lower elementary initial. And at 12:30, central office. On 111 at 10:15. Middle school eval review. At 1 o'clock, middle school team. And at 3:30, therapy. All right, moving on to the next week. On the 17th at 9 o'clock, I have another central office. On the 18th at 8:15, middle school team meeting. Good. And the 23rd at 12:30. Central office. The 24th at 9 o'clock. Central office. Right? Yeah, okay. I had to double check because this is at 12:25 on the 25th. Lower elementary initial. That one, the other BCBA is covering. That needs to get rescheduled. There it is. I knew I was missing something. At 8:45. Lower elementary BCBA. Gosh, SSA. I can't write today. Excuse my handwriting. It is terrible. All right. So I'll give that a moment to dry. And so one of the things that I really don't love is when I have to cross out events, which is why I'm not putting consults and I'm just putting the team meetings or the bigger events that I feel very confident will actually happen. All right, so we're going to put this in. Oh, actually, where's the... I don't know where it is, the clear one that came with it. Anyway. All right, so moving on to February. So just carrying over a note, I have to schedule my safety care recertification. I have an early release. On the 12th. And on the 21st, I have a 2 o'clock massage and a 4:15 chemical peel. I am going to do a series of 3 or 4 chemical peels. And this is the week of winter vacation. So in Massachusetts, which is where I live, I have a vacation week in February and another one in April, but we only get a week off for the Christmas New Year's. I have family that lives down south and they get 2 or 2.5 weeks off. So it's kind of the benefit, if you will. All right, oh, nothing going that week. So we're gonna move it on, move it down. All right, on Monday the 5th at 1 o'clock, job alike. Tuesday the 6th at 12:30. Central office. And we may have reached the point where there are very few big meetings scheduled. So let's see, the 20th at 12:30, central office. And the 21st at 9 o'clock, central office. Oops. All right. Oh, there is another one. Just make sure 12:30. Middle school team. And oh, the 27th, 8:45. All right, give that a moment. Interesting, nothing on this side of the page. Oh, that handwriting is terrible. Well, this is not going to be calming for anyone if I'm just going to be yelling out my handwriting is terrible. All right, so into March. Let's just go ahead and start at the top. On the 4th, I have the 1 o'clock job alike. The 5th at 12:30. Central office. The 6th at 9 o'clock. Central office. Oh, this one I do need to go to. $210. That stinks. So I'm saying that stinks because there's one building in the district that I work in that goes to 3:30, I think it is. And so for all intents and purposes, my day can be done at 2:45, 3 o'clock. But on a Friday, having a 2:10 meeting, that's probably going to easily go until 3:30. It's just kind of a stinky way for me to end my week. It's obviously all about me, right? They should be thinking about that. Sunday the 17th. Okay, so the 16th, I have a concert in Brooklyn. All right, now moving into the next week. 12:30. Central office, 9 o'clock. Central office. The 27th. Central office. The 28th is an early release. And the 29th, no work or school. That's nice. All right, so we'll let that dry. Getting into April, so April 1st, April Fools. I have the monthly job alike, 12:30, central office, $9 o'clock, central office, this next week I have nothing so far. That's great. The 12th, my son has his annual physical on the 12th, and on the think tax day, I believe that the 15th is our spring vacation. So let me just look up Marathon Monday 2024 is April 15th. And this is spring vacation. Good. All right, let's get back to my calendar. So nothing that week is happening, and there's nothing the week after that's scheduled. Awesome. Okay, now getting into May. Job at like. $12:30 central office, 9 o'clock. So it's interesting I'm writing these down because in the fall, up until the holiday break, I went to, I think, 3 of these bi-weekly meetings and 1 of these bi-weekly meetings. So I'm writing them down, but if I'm being honest, I'm not necessarily. And then I went to this one is a monthly meeting, and I went to none. I had different meetings or trainings or things like that that were scheduled. The 28th, I have a 12:30 central office. Oh, fun. The 5:27, no work or school, so that must be Memorial Day. And then we get into June. What is this thing on my calendar? Huh. Okay. June 3rd. I don't know what this is, but 1 o'clock. I have a BCBA symposium. There we go. The 11th is 12:30 central office. Okay, and allegedly my last day of school is Friday the 14th, pending snow days. And then we are going to Greece sometime in this week. I forget the exact day. I think we're leaving Saturday. No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it does. We might be leaving Saturday the 29th, and the cruise leaves on Monday the 1st. Or we're leaving Saturday the 22nd, and the cruise leaves on Monday the 24th. But we're going to Athens for 2 nights before we come back. I am deep in thought right now. We are going to Athens for 2 nights before we go on the cruise, and it is a 10-day, 9-night cruise. We are going as a family. And then on the 20th of July is an OAR concert. And we will be scheduling a Vermont trip, just trying to figure out when. And now that I have it confirmed that I'm not working in the summer, we could go during the week as opposed to on a weekend. 8/7, we have a Green Day. Concert at Fenway, which is really exciting. And then I think that's about as forward planning as I can get. So next up, let's see. Let me just put this right here, and this is going to flip interesting. Why did I do that? All right, so here's my first weekly, which starts beautifully on the 1st. And what I will do is write in black ink the things that are already scheduled, and then I will be using gray ink for the things that come up that are unexpected. So Monday is New Year's Day, so I'm not working. Tuesday, I'm not going to go to that consult because I have a report to write on Tuesday. So what I will do is go here, and I'm going to finish what's it called? The clinical observation report for a middle school student, and that's my big to-do for that first Tuesday back. So I will also be using this to build out how I spend my time throughout the day. My tasks will be here, and then I will record notes in the rest of the space. So I can go back and look at how I spent my time that day. And all right, so this is going to be relatively boring, mostly because I am going to also do a weekly plan with me, and I will actually go through using this fully. So that is my planner setup. Again, I don't know how valuable that was. I hope it was, but I look forward to your feedback, and I hope that you had a really successful and enjoyable time setting up your planner and that your handwriting was better than mine. All right, thank you. Bye.